Hi guys, it's Jason here, and today we are recapping the Utah-Oregon game from last night. It was a matchup against two top 20 teams, and let me just tell you, it's sort of been a matchup against an FBS versus an FCS. It was an awful game by Oregon, 62-20. The final, it was 6-6 after one, and that was the closest that Oregon would ever get, because it was 27-13 after the half, and it was 55-13 after three quarters. Utah got 49 points in the second and the third to make it so lopsided. Vernon Adams didn't start during this game. He played for about 5 drives, 2 out of 7, 26 yards, 1 touchdown. We only got that touchdown in the first quarter because of a big punt return of Brandon Marshall. Marshall got hurt. Every report I've seen, he is done for this year, maybe done for his Oregon career. Yeah, it was a bad game. A lot went wrong with Oregon. A lot. Let's just break it down at the stats. 24 first downs to 20 in favor of Utah. The plays, about the same. Oregon ran one more at 75-74. Total yards, Utah got 530. Oregon got 400 total yards. Passing yards, 257 for Utah, 158 for Oregon. Rushing, Utah 273, Oregon 222. Penalties 10 for 90 for Oregon, 6 for 34. Biggest difference I could see is turnovers. Oregon was -3. Lockie had 2 INTs, 2 really bad INTs. So Wilson was a stud last night. 18 out of 30, 227, 4 touchdowns. He also had 6 carries, 100 yards, 1 touchdown on the ground. No turnovers. He played great. Booker, 22 carries, 98 yards. I would say on most nights, if Booker has that, I thought we would win the game, but apparently we didn't. Scott, 6 carries, 75 yards, and Covey, 3 touchdowns, 55 yards. He had a receiving touchdown. For the Ducks, Lockie, 10 out of 20, 139, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Vernon Adams, 2 out of 7, 26 yards, 1 touchdown. Alley, 2 out of 3, 13 yards. Royce Freeman, 14 carries, 77 yards. I'm sorry to say, but Royce Freeman, during 4 games, has not showed up. He is playing in a sophomore slump. Yes, I know our passing the game hasn't been there, but he needs to get more yards and more physical running. We haven't really seen that all year to this point. And Todd Griffin, the freshman, 2 carries, 50 yards. I think I saw it reading an article. Oregon doesn't have any identity on offense, and that's clear. With Vernon Adams' finger, he tried to go. He shouldn't have gone. Vernon Adams is a good quarterback, but he can't get it done at this level. That's obvious. I know the knuckle's broken, but good Lord, those first 4-5 series was hard to watch. And when Oregon's one-dimensional, they are easy to stop. But as many Oregon mistakes were made, offensively, defensively, special teams. Tip of your hat to Utah. Utah played a great game. They executed. That's what it is. They played mistake-free football for all 4 quarters. Like I said, 49 points in the 2 quarters. That's amazing. This loss is so bad. Historically, 42 points in a win Utah had. It's the largest versus Oregon since 1977, and the 62 points is the most given up by Oregon. 1985, the most points allowed at home. We are only 4 weeks into this season, and this season it cannot be lost right now. It can't be. And we're 2-2, 0-1 in the conference, and it looks like a long season. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I don't know for sure if we're gonna make it to a bowl. Because last night we played awful. There's no way, no 2 ways about it. We played awful, and the Pac-12 is a tough conference. I know the North is a lot lesser than the South, but Cal looks good, Stanford looks good, Washington's mediocre, Washington State's mediocre, but again, you've got to show some effort, and there's none last night. As soon as we got down by a couple of scores, their energy it was out. I'm a Duck fan through and through, and I'll continue to make these videos all year, but last night's win was hard to watch, and for a true Duck fan, it should be, because we got blown out 42 points. But that's Oregon right now. We don't have a quarterback that could make plays, and we don't have a defense that could get off the field. So right now, Oregon sits at 2-2. Next week is Washington State. Going on the road, Utah has a bye and plays Cal, and that might be a game-day game. So, once again, Oregon loses 62-20, and my name's Jason. Have a good day, and go Ducks.